All right, team, let's get into it. Today, we're talking about a pretty huge leap forward in how we build AI applications. We're going to move beyond the simple, single-task bots we've been using and step into the world of truly smart, autonomous agents, all powered by a framework called LangGraph. Think of this as our official guide to leveling up our AI game.
So here's our roadmap for this session. First, we'll look at why our current chatbots are kind of hitting a wall. Then we'll dive into what makes a true AI agent so much more powerful. We'll break down the LangGraph blueprint, see how it lets us build in critical features like safety and memory, and then, we'll walk through exactly how to build our very first agent.
Okay, so let's start with the big problem we're facing. A lot of the AI tools we're using today, they're like a rigid assembly line, you know? They're fantastic for one specific, predictable task. But the second a problem gets a little more complex or needs a few different steps, the whole system just grinds to a halt. It breaks.
And this slide, right here, illustrates that shift perfectly. We're moving away from that brittle, fixed assembly line, and we're moving towards a dynamic workshop. Now, in a workshop, you don't just have one tool. You have a whole set of specialist tools. And instead of a dumb conveyor belt, you've got an intelligent project manager who looks at the job and decides which specialist needs to work on it next. That's the flexible, powerful future we need to be building.
This quote really says it all, doesn't it? The key takeaway is that our simple, linear chains have basically hit their ceiling. They just don't scale up for the kind of complex, real-world problems we need to solve. To build enterprise-grade applications that can really move the needle, well, we need a fundamentally different and way more robust approach. And that new approach, it's called agentic AI. And we're not just talking about answering a question anymore. We're talking about building systems that can reason, plan, and actually take action to achieve a complex goal, all by themselves. This right here is the absolute core concept. We're shifting from building simple responders to creating what are essentially autonomous workers. I want you to think about AI systems that can operate independently, picking up and using digital tools like calling an API, searching the web, querying a database, just like a human expert would to get a job done.
So you might be wondering, how does an agent actually think? Well, a really popular and powerful model is called the REACT cycle. It stands for reason and act. As you can see, the agent first reasons about what it needs to know. Then it acts by using a tool to get that information. It observes the results, adds it to its memory, and then it does it all over again. It's this continuous loop that makes it so much smarter than a simple one-and-done chatbot.
So how do we build these dynamic workshops? Well, that is where LangGraph comes in. Let's pop the hood and see how it works. The entire thing is built on three really simple but incredibly powerful ideas. First up, we have nodes. Just think of these as your expert workers or the specialist stations in our workshop. In code, a node is just a Python function. That's it. It's responsible for one specific piece of the job. And this modularity is absolutely key to building complex systems that are still easy to manage.
Next up is the state. Think of this as the central project board in the workshop that everyone's looking at. It's a shared object that holds all the project data. So as each specialist node finishes its task, it updates the board. This whole process of passing and updating a shared state is what we call stateful orchestration, and it's what makes sure every part of the system is working with the latest info.
And finally, we have edges. These are the smart paths that connect all our specialist stations, but they're not just simple conveyor belts, okay? They contain logic. An edge can actually look at the project board, the state, and decide, okay, who gets this task next? This gives us an incredible amount of control over the workflow. Now, you might be wondering about the difference between this and regular LangChain. Think of it this way. LangChain is kind of like buying a prefabricated kit. It's awesome for getting standard things built really quickly. LangGraph, on the other hand, is like getting a full set of professional-grade power tools. It gives you that granular, lower-level control over every single node, state, and edge, which you absolutely need to build custom, production-ready agents.
And this control we keep talking about, it's not just about flexibility. It's about building applications that are safe, that are reliable, and that can remember what they've done. All things that are non-negotiable for any serious enterprise app.
First and foremost, this control gives us safety. With LangGraph, we can build human-in-the-loop checkpoints right into the workflow. I mean, we can literally program the agent to stop, pause, and wait for a person to give the thumbs out before it does something critical, like sending a company-wide email. For the kind of work we do, that kind of oversight is a must-have.
And this right here, this is a massive advantage for us. Persistence means our agents are robust. They can have long-term memory. They can handle jobs that run for hours or even days. And if something breaks, they just pick up right where they left off.
And for us developers, let me tell you, the ability to time travel to debug a past state, that's an absolute game changer.
Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually get our hands dirty? Well, the good news is the path to get started is surprisingly straightforward. Let's walk through the prerequisites and the basic steps to build our very first agent together.
So, most of this is standard stuff for any Python project. The really key things to call out are, 1, using a modern package manager like UV. It just helps keep all your project dependencies clean and separate. And 2, and this is crucial, always use environment files to manage your API keys. This keeps your secrets out of your code, which is a critical security best practice.
And here it is, the 5-step plan for our first project, a simple weather agent. See how this maps directly to our dynamic workshop idea? We define our project board, which is the state. We create our specialists, the nodes. We connect them with smart paths, our edges. And then we compile it and run the whole thing. It's that simple. Okay, let's bring this all home. Why are we doing this? This isn't just about cool new tech. There's a real business reason that major companies, like JP Morgan and Uber, are adopting this exact framework. So ultimately, this is a strategic move for us. It lets us build truly scalable systems where multiple agents can work together on really complex workflows. It lets us create robust, fault-tolerant apps for mission-critical tasks. And most importantly, it gives us, the developers, the fine-grained control we need to innovate and start solving problems that were just impossible before.
And the efficiency gains, especially when you're handling complex, real-world tasks, are just dramatic. We're moving from a system that, let's be honest, breaks pretty often when things get complicated, to a new system that can reason, that can adapt, and that can reliably see a tough job through to the end.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. This framework opens up a whole new world of possibilities for us. Our simple bots were great, but they've served their purpose. They've hit their limit. With tools like LangGraph, it's time for us to start thinking bigger. Thanks for your time, and let's get building.